what happened to that Red Empire guild. Nightman did good exposing. I have stayed silent on that whole situation for months. So for anybody that has not watched the Nightman video, I suggest that you go and watch it. It is one of the most disgusting forms of targeted harassment I have seen in World of Warcraft. I'm really glad that Nightman's video is getting reach right now. And like I said, I have stayed silent on it for months out of respect for Nightman. I didn't want to talk about it. I felt like it was his story to share. But for those of you who don't know, I was a first-hand witness to it. I was in Most Wanted in the beginning of it. I watched what happened to Nightman. I went into the Nightslayer Discord to try to defend him. All of us in Most Wanted all got kicked. We all got silenced. We all got blacklisted. And that Discord being weaponized by Oppie Putin in the Red Empire is pretty fucking toxic. And when it comes to the whole situation, I've never seen such relentless targeted harassment, character assassination, racism. It is just crazy. And the fact that Blizzard and even Discord Trust and Safety has not done anything about it is just wild to me. Like, this has been going on for months, and it's like Nightman even said it. It's not even just in the game. It's like, it's IRL. It's spilled over into his IRL. You know, like I said, I mean, I consider Nightman a friend. He's a fellow creator. It's sad to see what happened to him. It really is. There's even other creators, streamers that have reacted to Nightman's video and are like, basically, I feel like they're siding with TRE in a sense, like making fun of Nightman, calling him like, you know, a and shit, and I think it's fucking ridiculous. What I will say too, when it comes to Nightman, like, I was in contact with him and his girlfriend in regards to the whole situation, even after I left Most Wanted, because of like, Most Wanted kind of was like, when I joined, it was focused on being a PvP guild. I was primarily focused on raiding, so I left. Nightman was super cool about it, so I joined another raiding guild, but I have stayed up to touch with everything. But literally, like, when all that shit went down, it was crazy. It was ridiculous. It was even to the point, like Nightman says in that video, like, they somehow managed to get a back photo of his girlfriend in a bikini and even call her racist and shit like that. I believe that Xaryu watched the video and got in contact with the proper authorities at Blizzard. That's really good to hear, because like I said, I mean, I know firsthand this has been happening to him for months. But I'm about to name somebody who actually is a great guy, because I want to reference, he actually instilled a lot of confidence in me to come forward and even, you know, do what I'm doing right now. But like, I just kind of want to give a shout out to HelloJTello, because I watched one of his videos earlier about his reaction to the whole Nightman thing, and what he said on that video was basically like, there's a lot of toxicity in classic WoW, and as a content creator, you know, it's our job really to come and shine a light on it, so, and, you know, outreach to people so they see that. And in regards to that comment, that's another big reason why I'm kind of finally stepping forward after the whole, you know, Nightman video. But somebody reacted to this video, and I'm gonna name him. His name's Dekel. He's a warrior. He streams warrior PvP content. He watched the whole video. He was just shitting on Nightman's situation.
And then
it's absurd.
The entire.
I have zero sympathy for this guy so far, man. Like, that's why I'm asking if like things change later, because everything I've seen so far, this guy is the people he's fighting with are fraud. What else does this guy have? Oh my god, double rogue arena.
Where's my money?
Chronic pushing trash. If I see you right now, I press it because getting bashed in. Now show my favor, show my love, it's not gonna happen. I'll take care of myself, I couldn't take care of.
At the end of the day, he kind of passed it off as like, okay, ha ha ha, like Nightman got rage baited, but like, that's not really the case. I mean, Nightman literally was the victim of systemic targeted harassment. An entire Discord was weaponized against him. I mean, you can't just pass it off as casual fucking rage bait. And the fact that you have a streamer who's reacting to something like that and just dismissing it, like shrugging it off. Oppie Putin was in Dekel's chat. making fun of Nightman as well the entire time that Dekel watched it. People were even going into the Nightslayer Discord and trying to get more TRE members to go into Dekel's stream while Dekel was reacting to it to add fuel to the fire. And this is just more fucking proof that TRE, it's just like Nightman said at the end of his video. They're probably just going to up the harassment, double down on it. It's exactly true. It's exactly what they fucking did. Like, this type of behavior, it just doesn't belong in fucking World of Warcraft. And it's just another example of how the community has a lot of bad actors in it. I mean, TRE is a prime example of how it has a lot of bad actors in it. And if you're going to play a game and spend your entire fucking time harassing other players to the point that it's criminal, like, you deserve to be punished. It even goes further to the point that if you're a creator and you're doing the same thing or you're participating in that type of harassment, you don't really deserve to be a creator at the same time, because you're also using your platform to spread fucking hate and discontent. And with that said, like I said, I'm glad Nightman finally made that video. I was really unsure that he was, but I mean, it was sad, dude. Like, I mean, I'm surprised that Nightman didn't quit. Like, at the end of the day, the only real reason that he stuck around is because he had his community of Most Wanted, some loyal friends, and to go and defend him and keep telling him that he's doing the right thing. I mean, a lot of people are seeing that video for what it truly is now. TRE, the Red Empire, did the same fucking thing to NOHITJEROME. They used the exact same playbook. They even did the same thing to Big PvP, an Alliance Guild Big PvP, and they did it under the guise of rivalry, faction rivalry. Why they did it to Nightman is because they just don't like content creators and they don't like streamers. I have a clip on Twitch of being a part of a TRE raid. This was way before anything happened with Nightman. I didn't even know. I mean, a lot of Most Wanted members were there too. This was way before anything happened with Nightman. But they literally said on stream, can we kick any of the streamers because of basically leaking strats to the Alliance, which is kind of understandable. But the fact that they took it way farther to target streamers and content creators like Nightman is absurd.
Can we kick who's streaming so there's no defense?
There's all kind of people streaming, brother. It's kind of...
Yeah.
In a perfect world, yes, of course.
And let's pull it up. Where is it? Nightslayer disc message. So this is the forum post inside the Nightslayer disc way back when it all happened. You literally have a TRE member when we're all in there defending Nightman, like just trolling. You have Scarab Lord Putin trolling some more. And then you have another TRE member right here. Do not interact with streamers. Do not acknowledge streamers. Do not feed streamers. Do not even tap on the glass. They're all too to hold down anything IRL, which is why they exist solely on the internet. This is why this all started, though, because TRE doesn't like streamers. And then that's when I got kicked from the Discord. 24 hours after, everybody, I'm pretty sure, got kicked. Like, Most Wanted got kicked. Anybody that tried to even defend Nightman, who wasn't even a part of Most Wanted, got kicked. So I have this photo. For some reason, it's blurred out, but literally a guild member. Somebody was like, woo, banned from the Nightslayer Discord. I wasn't even taking a side. He banned me for being critical of the whole situation. Then you have, even after the fact, Nightman's socials. This is literally like his Instagram. Somebody literally from TRE in here spamming a bunch of racist fucking bullshit. Like, it's just so toxic, and I can only imagine how Nightman was really feeling during, you know, everything. I mean, like I said, still up to this point. Like I said, I believe that it's getting reported to the proper authorities right now, but I will say again that, and this is going to be a big one that I wanted to talk about, platform rules and how harassment has been not even been taken into consideration. So like, I think when a Discord server reaches a massive threshold with thousands of players, it stops just being a private hangout spot for a guild or just, you know, your friends. It literally becomes a massive community hub, and Discord has explicit, strict community guidelines regarding targeted harassment, bullying, even cyberbullying. According to Discord's own rules, server owners are not allowed to use their own platform to organize or encourage the harassment of an individual, whether it happens inside Discord or spills on other platforms. And by weaponizing it, they aren't just being toxic in WoW. They're putting their entire Discord server at risk of a server takedown. Yet Discord has been completely silent when it comes to this specific case of harassment. I reached out to Nightman. I asked him if he reached out to Discord. Apparently they've been silent since. Even when it comes to WoW, Blizzard themselves have remained completely hands off. And just think about the message that Blizzard is sending with that. They will instantly ban an entire guild for funneling 250k gold to a guild bank and claim that it's too far when it comes to TOS. But when an entire community is weaponized to victimize one player and then their guild, flood their game chat with racial comments, racist comments, and harass a creator off of a platform, there's silence. Blizzard doesn't do anything about it. Like any new account logging into World of Warcraft, we are forced to accept on a social contract regarding bigotry and harassment. And, you know, Nightman reached out to Blizzard with proof of all of this abuse, and the response was basically, well, this is just a PvP server. It happens. That's not the fucking case. You know, coordinated harassment, racism, real world harassment, weaponizing a massive platform and threatening basically Nightman to the point that he has to move because they knew his address. That's not just a PvP server. And the wider community, after watching that video, is fed the fuck up. So I'll pull this up. So yeah, this is the forum post. Has 2,600 views, 200 likes. I probably won't do the view ignored content because for some reason Blizzard flagged it. It's probably because I think there was some stuff in here. Literally just this guy who posted this. And like I said, I mean, Nightman's video is blowing up. It's going everywhere. People are finally being exposed to what TRE and Papi Putin, who they actually are. In a Jerome video earlier, according to Poppy, that he wasn't the one behind any of it. I think that's completely fucking bullshit. Like I said, I mean, on Nightman's video, you literally have Papi Putin making entire server announcements to go and fucking harass Nightman. And then even in that same NOHITJEROME video I watched earlier today too, people should go watch that one reacting to the whole Nightman video. There's some stuff, I guess, that NOHITJEROME brought up that I guess Nightman didn't even know. But he had like a on-call interview with Papi Putin, and Papi Putin literally stated in talking to Jerome that they're a fucking toxic griefing guild.
We're a griefing, toxic, bag fucking World of Warcraft guild.
Enough said right there. The guy literally exposed himself. Well, what's your guys' thoughts on harassment in World of Warcraft? Drop your comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Oh man, this is insane. There's so fucking many of them. Holy shit, dude. Oh, here they go. Dude, they came out like so fucking fast. Made a big mistake being first in line. Yeah.